Welcome, best fans in the world. We're outside the Riverside. I'm Foxy. That's Rob on camera, and we're going to do a preview show, and we'll have a quick chat about Sheffield Wednesday, and we'll have a quick chat about Norwich, and maybe a couple of the transfers that we've got in there as well. Like I say, we're on location outside the Riverside. Some of you may remember this fantastic place. I hope you do. I've got some great memories from there. So, Chef Wed, what happened, Boro fans? I know I'm disappointed. I guess you lot are too. It's not the result we were looking for. I suppose positives are we had a clean sheet, another solid performance. Traore looked good again, star man. Negatives, don't score enough goals at the Riverside. And also, I suppose, we need to be making that place a fortress, and we're not. And the longer that goes on, the more teams are going to come to this place and think they can turn us over. So, where do we go from here? We've had a dodgy transfer window. We've lost a few players. Braithwaite, obviously, to me, is a bad player going out. I don't understand that, especially when we haven't brought anybody else in. But Pulis has obviously got a team in mind, a way of playing in mind that he wants to keep to. So, stats: 21 shots on goal. We had 9 corners, 7 on target. Sheffield had 1 shot on target. That tells you pretty much everything you need to know. And again, we talked about this last week. They didn't do anything flash. We weren't expecting them to. But they are a solid unit, and since Lukai had taken over, they haven't conceded many goals, and they're going most places and getting a result. I think they ghosted into town and got a point, a bit like Lukai's Tash. I don't know if anyone spotted it. I never. It's a mystery. Maybe next season that'll unravel itself. Who knows? Apparently he didn't have planning permission for it, but again, that's another story. So, positives again, like I say, with Chef Wed. I don't know if Traore playing as well as he's playing is something that actually is going to benefit us in the long run, because the longer we look like an average team, the more he stands out, the quicker he goes. Are we in danger of becoming a one-man team, Boro fans? Who would have said that at the start of the season? That Traore would be the guy carrying us? It looks that way now, which is a shame. And obviously after the business we've done in the window, who else is going to carry us? So, that leads me nicely on to Norwich City. So we've had some great games against Norwich in the last in my history anyway. We're at Carrow Road on Saturday. Been quite a formidable side in the last 2 months. Since Daniel Farke's taken over, it's been nearly a year now for them. 2017 May he came. German guy. Brought a few of his own players in. Zimmerman, ex-captain of his. Vranic, very good midfielder, I like the look of him. They haven't got too much star quality. Maddison is a player that everybody's looked at this season, England under 21 international. Nelson Oliveira plays up front for them, 7 goals. Not really that flash, he seems to turn it on for the big games. They like to play 3-5-2 at home, which will suit Middlesbrough, especially with the way we're set up. Hopefully Traore can get in behind them on counter-attacks. Down in Bamford, Sombalonga, Guested, should suit them, play a direct style of football. Again, they'll push. They're quite good at home. They don't score a lot of goals. 13th in the league, -4. But in the last kind of 6 weeks, they've had a couple of cup games. Chelsea, replay, you may have seen it. Really strong performance at Stamford Bridge, 0-0. Then they took them back to Carrow Road, got beat on penalties in the end. But really strong performance. Again, a lot of players in that game sort of rose to the occasion. As I say, Oliveira held the ball up really well in that game. Not seen him do that much for much of the Championship season, but he did look good against Chelsea, doing what he's supposed to be doing. Josh Murphy running off him. Obviously that sets up the likes of James Maddison, who's their kind of quarterback player. Everything's into James Maddison. He's completed over 1,000 passes this season. Scored 9 goals, top scorer in all competitions. Really good player, 13 assists. Like I say, he's an England 21 international. And what you'll find on Saturday is that everything will be, like I say, into Maddison quarterback, looking for passes. He's not the fastest on the ground, pace-wise, but he's got it up top. Very quick player. Reminds me of a David Bentley for all you guys out there who don't know that reference. Check him out. He was a brilliant player. Played out wide, but technically really gifted. And he's got similarities, this kid, to that guy. Other couple of players to look out for in there. Teti, Vranic. They'll sort of solidify the midfield. They'll protect Maddison. We'll have Jamal Lewis on one side as well, who's an up-and-coming kid, left-sided. Looks really good. He's played left back for his first 3 or 4 games with Norwich, but he's also a wing-back. Modern-day sort of wing-back. Fast, clever, technical. Then again, he's a young kid, and that kind of falls into the way Norwich play at the moment. They've got an average age of 25. They've got a young keeper in Gunn, who I think a lot of you remember, Brian Gunn, who played for Norwich, top-class keeper. Gunn's come from Manchester City, been through the youth ranks. Madison's come from Coventry City through the youth ranks. They've got a couple of players on the peripheral who aren't really in the first team, in the squad. A couple of kids. Nothing to worry us at the end of the day. Like I say, so I genuinely think we can go there and score goals. Our away form's been decent. Their last couple of games at home, they've played Sheffield United at home and got beat. They've played Millwall at home and beat them. I think that was just before Christmas. And as I say, they've had a draw with Chelsea. In between that, they've played Brentford away, which was their last game, and beat them 1-0. Norwich played us in September at the Riverside. I think you'll remember that. Probably one that you all wanted to forget. James Madison with a screamer. 1-0. If we'd have only known that was the start of things to come, Boro fans, at the Riverside. But never mind, hindsight's a wonderful word. We've had some ding-dong battles with these guys over the years. I remember a 3-all at Ayresome Park last year of the season under Lenny Lawrence. For them to get into Europe, they had some great players, Jeremy Goss, people like that. I remember us going there 4-1 up in the Premiership era with 10 minutes to go, Dean Ashton scoring, I think it was an hat-trick. It might have been 2, but correct me if I'm wrong, Boro fans, I'm sure it was a Dean Ashton hat-trick. Obviously the playoff final, that's been and gone. And obviously that season when we played them in the playoff final, we went there and beat them 1-0. And I think a lot of Boro fans that year thought we were going to do them in the playoff final as well, because we'd had a great result there. Own goal off a corner. So, Saturday, prediction. I think it'll be tight. I think we can score goals because we are an away team. We've scored 3 at Preston, we've scored 3 at QPR recently. We've had some good away performances under Monk, although we won't go there. So we're set up for a good away performance. I think we will concede. I think 3-1, 3-2. Might be being slightly optimistic. Rob, any thoughts?
2-1.
2-1 for Boro? Don't need to question that. So what do you think, Boro fans? Hopefully we need it. Hopefully it'll be a big win. If we don't get a result there, I can genuinely say our automatic promotion, options are gone. So I think it would be a playoff scenario. None of us want that, really, do we? So we have to win on Saturday. The one thing that I would say though is on a brighter note is that we've had no injuries. We've got a full strength squad. We haven't brought anybody in, as we've discussed. Maybe that work in our favour. If that team knows it's together and it's a unit. All the best teams have played together for a while. They all know each other's games, so maybe that's a positive. Hopefully to take into Saturday. Just one more thing, Boro fans, very important. We've got a cracking competition coming up for next season. You could win 2 season tickets. That could be Premiership football. Might not be, there's a very good chance it won't be, but even still, great doubt at the Riverside. So what you need to do to have any chance of winning this is to get onto our multimedia platforms, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. Get on Facebook, like and share us. Get on YouTube, like, share, subscribe us. The only way you're going to be in with a chance of winning it, Boro fans, is by subscribing to our channel and being one of our followers. So get on that straight away. Much love, peace out, good luck, whoever you are, wherever you are.